We have to talk about this game. Hello world and all who inhabit it, it is I, the Great Saiyan, and today I want to talk about a game that I've seen on sale plenty of times. I've seen a bunch of people talk about how good it is, but I didn't try until recently. That game is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This game is always on sale. On sale, it's about $14.99, and if you want the additional extra DLC and all that stuff, it's about $19.99. I normally look this game over, but I had a hankering for a new game because I had beat Kirby and almost 100%ed it, and I needed something to hold me over until Nintendo Switch Sports came out next week. I don't know why this game popped in my head, but it did, but it wasn't on sale at the time I wanted to buy it. Earlier this week, because I have my tweet notifications on, Wario64 announced that the game was back on sale, so I hopped on it. I paid 20 bucks and I got the base game plus the DLC and all the fixins. I have been sleep on a masterpiece. Kingdom Battle is a great game, and I don't understand how more people haven't been playing this game or talking about it. I guess when you see a game on sale all the time, you think it's trash. Also, this game came out in 2017, so I guess it was in that initial honeymoon phase of the Switch, which you can't argue we're still in, because judging by this year's lineup and some of the more recent announcements I'll talk about later in this video, it's a good year for the Switch. Anyway, it came out in 2017, and I think they did like 1 million or 2 million units, and today I think they're at 2.5 million units sold. Now that's not Zelda or Pokemon numbers, but that's still pretty good for this brand new IP. Well, not really IP, but concept, bridging one IP, which is Mario, and another IP, which is Rabbids and
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Now this game was developed by Ubisoft, but it was published by both Ubisoft and Nintendo. It's a tactical shooter. I don't even know how you have ranged weapons and you shoot, but it's not really a tactical shooter, but I guess it kind of is. I didn't expect the game to be as pretty as it is. It's very pretty and it's very vibrant. I'm not the biggest tactical RPG person in the world, but I do see myself falling in love with this game. Hence me thinking it's a sleeper because I was the one to sleep on it. There's a bunch of funny and cute comedy in the games and a bunch of ways to attack your enemies. Like with Mario, I've leveled him up so he can slide into enemies, jump on top of them, and he can pull out a hammer and smash the enemy I'm attacking and any other enemies around him. Now, I'm not here to do a full review of the game, but I do want to bring a little bit more awareness to it to the people who are watching this video. It's really fun, and I suggest everyone pick it up for the sales price. And I guess if you want a physical copy, I think it's like 25 or 30 at GameStop. The eShop itself is full of just shovelware. It kind of suffers from the same thing that we did with all the shovelware and random games people just dump on there. It's really, really toxic, I guess is the word. But arguably, it's those shovelware games and those sleepers that really keep the Switch going. I mean, if you look at the best-selling games on Switch right now, they aren't all these AAA big titles coming from first-party Nintendo. They're all just really fun games. So like I said, Kingdom Battle is amazing. It's a sleeper. Everyone should pick it up. It sold 2.5 million units and got a sequel announced last year, actually. Last year, like last June. As of recording, it is April, and we don't have anything besides that initial trailer they showed at E3. Now, I'm not worried because this game that I just bought can hold me over because I really just got into the franchise. But if you're someone who's a fan of this game from day one, from 2017, you kind of looking like, what's going on? I am not a conspiracy guy or a rumors guy. I kind of avoid all this stuff because it's not true until it happens. But they announced this game. It's supposed to be coming out. If we haven't heard anything about it, it might be delayed. If you were super involved with the interwebs at the time when this game got announced, the one thing that everyone was saying was, this game looks too good to be on the Switch. The same thing they're currently saying about the sequel to the Breath of the Wild. Yes, everyone wants a new Switch. Everyone wants a Switch Pro. I get that. But to say that this game looks too good to be on the current Switch is kind of wild. Until you start to think that we haven't seen anything about this game. So if this game does get delayed into next year, the internet might be onto something. Now, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't get delayed. I want it to come out this year. I'm probably going to beat Kingdom Battle sometime before the end of the month, before Nintendo Switch Sports comes out and I do a video on that. There are a lot of releases I'm looking forward to this year, and A Spark of Hope is just the latest one, seeing that I picked up the first game in the series and I absolutely fell in love with it 30 seconds in. Now, I mentioned some games that are announced this week that got release dates, and one of those being Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was initially announced to be coming out in September or October, sometime in the fall, basically. And it got pushed up publicly to July 29th, I believe. Now, that's really weird. Normally we hear about game delays, not games being pushed up, but then we see Splatoon 3 get announced as well, and it was pushed into September. Granted, it's the beginning of September and still technically could be called summer, but it got pushed out of summer into fall. That's the way I'm looking at it. In addition to that, there are some major titles coming out this year, so Nintendo is hitting really hard. I just hope that they don't think that maybe the year is too crowded and start pushing games to the beginning of next year just because. I'm probably not picking up Splatoon 3. I know Splatoon 1 and 2 were really good and everyone loves it, but I'm probably not picking up 3. I just don't see a reason to get 3, and I never really played 2. I did the little Nintendo Switch online trial and I had it for like a week or two, and I don't know, it just wasn't my cup of tea. If I want to play a shooter, I'm gonna play Apex or even Halo, and in desperate times, Call of Duty. Also, I hate the triggers on the Nintendo Switch. They're digital, they're not analog, so it just feels weird pressing this button and not pulling on a trigger. But if you're looking forward to it, I hope you enjoy it. I just won't be enjoying it with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this video saying I'm thoroughly enjoying Kingdom Battle, and I'm sorry that I ever slept on it. And where the heck is Sparks of Hope? Nintendo is coming out with some absolute fire this year, and we haven't even had the summer direct telling us what's going on for the rest of the year. Sure, we know about Pokemon and we know about some other fall games like Bayonetta 3 and maybe this rumored Metroid Prime remake or remaster. I don't know. We know a lot of stuff, but we haven't necessarily seen a lot of stuff. Before we go, I do want to mention that I do daily news shorts. So if you check out the channel anytime during the week or my TikTok, I am making a daily news kind of show thing, kind of getting some random news out there that you might not have heard of, or if you have Twitter, may have heard of before I even talk about it. Also, currently we are playing on stream Kingdom Hearts, all of it, right here on the channel. So if you want to check that out, I'll also have a card or a suggestion somewhere around here. Be sure to like the video if you liked it. Check out Kingdom Battle, or if you already have it, tell me what you think about it down in the comments below, and subscribe to see more content from me, your boy Ran.